This is the pizza. This is it, right? If you complete this quest, the final quest of life, whatever you are in life, you're gonna be fully enlightened by, well, death. Unless someone gives you resources to live. Unless life respects you. But you disrespect life. Fine. Back and forth, back and forth. Nobody wants knowledge. One of those super duper interesting things, actually. Yeah, my engine is called W. Because spawned contains W in the middle. I'm like, woman? Or is it flip into the Monika project? The first girl that I fell in love, and she's the most demonic girl to fall in love because she doesn't actually give anything back. Then I bounced around, and I probably trapped myself in because I still cared, blah blah blah. The heart of hearts opened me up to insanity. Here I am, one choice, realizing that life sucks because people not exactly know too much, but don't actually know what to do in life to actually make it a shareable good place. It's probably just a facade. Yep. Anyways, I'm gonna attempt into defeating PewDiePie's book. Defeating because memes are very difficult to defeat. It's quite a mountain. It's the last thing I have to do to actually open the death of body and become God. Woo. I think Naruto was doing the same thing, exploring both ups and downs of life, and I have explored it in, by creating a map. A rainbow of 9 colors, actually. Look at that rainbow. That's fucking amazing. It's not exactly a rainbow. Could go up and down using a rainbow because there are different perspectives as well. So there could be 7 perspectives going up and down. Because rainbow is actually a circle, not actually just half a circle. It's just what we see is half a circle. Do we know too much? But just embrace the idea of knowing too much. Just embrace the idea of who you are. For fuck's sake, shut the fuck up. You're overthinking. No, you're underthinking because you're way below me. You don't even realize that. And be happy about it. And you're gonna be rejected for it. But hey, that's kind of the point. Really felt PewDiePie's spirit with me. It's like, maybe it's time for us to move on. Maybe we have to really find wings, the portal out of here. Maybe I'm one of those guys who really might just make it. Finally, after all this suffering, can we find God? Well, it's gonna be hard work. You know I have very limited time left. I'll work very hard to find the 4th step and get out of that. Now, it is very possible that you just turn off for 3 days and come back to life, and now you know everything that you have to do because you have found a person, a specific very person who's waiting for you in life, and you will just know where to go and how to talk to that person. It could be very fucking awkward because that story exists. That story exists. There could be a negative side of this coin, in fact, which scares the shit out of me. That this thing is actually natural and there's a win coin moment. It's fucking stupid. But hey, someone has to do it. Jeez. Alright, so we also have the story of Death Note, the story of Life Swap exists, where you find hope. I guess it is possible that somebody life swapped on me, found a way to, you know, astral project into me and realize that they have to talk to me or something. Nobody actually approached me with that idea except Vector's friends. That seems different. That seems very interesting, in fact. Because they would throw insecurities at you. People will throw insecurities at you because otherwise they will not be able to go through the portal. Blah 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 until they're empty of insecurities and they can just probably not breathe to death. I don't know. Not exactly sure. I think that happened where a bunch more souls bumped into me and asked me to kill myself in a way. It's like, oh, I still don't kill myself. So they feed me insecurities instead. This is so interesting. The universe is just so fucking interesting. And fucking weird. Fucking stupid. It is very interesting because these series could also represent the waters. It's like, okay, everyone ready on Pewdiepie portal? Let's go to the waters now. Now he's the second most subscribed YouTuber. Oh no. That could mean a lot more things that you could think of. And Pewdiepie could actually be planned to, you know, spread himself out and just explode. It's like, I don't understand what this is, these series, but there could be a lot of things, right? This book, why is it red book? Is he a police guy? He could have dumped a lot of love in here, all of his love, become a general that has retired using this book because he dumped the best meme in this book loves you or whatever. Awesome. It's a meme, but he asked for an F. Can someone give me an F? And this is the place where I would give him an F. The F because sex is death. I activated that nuke. Actually, just want to go through the entire book and see if I get stuck, like really stuck anywhere. Like for example, the biggest important part of this pizza is that you must understand some pieces are shit. So whenever he says accept that you're shit, indirectly, because he has to do it indirectly. He has to. So you have a choice. You can be a toilet, a portal that will suck in some shit, some piss or whatever. So in order to, you know, be clean, PewDiePie has to do it. Because it will bother him, right? It will bother his ego and it could pop. But, you know. Now that's a good one, right? That's a really good one. This really directly analyzes my map of life. See, he does that again where he's just a little bit insecure of putting a definite statement. It is kind of fascinating to me. Maybe something I want to learn. But at the same time, he already has all the resources. I have to, you know, fight for it. But he says to never fight for whatever situation you're in. You have to fun through it. So it's not necessarily a fight whenever I see fucking somebody gets offended. If they don't fight back, right? Saying that I'm offended is not fighting back. It's just expressing your sadness. Yeah, when you fuck the world, you get a lot of things out of the world. Some things just don't matter. Like, momentarily better about yourself. Oh, fuck the world. The duck is coming. Fucking bullshit. This one is deep. I can't do it. Can't become a pizza. I can't look at people who destroy themselves, hold on to that one name that they're given, or they give to themselves. Pewdiepie. Markiplier didn't destroy his name. Congratulations, Markiplier. Like Mark Passio is a destroyed name. He's calling yourself Destiny is a destruction of your name. Your name shouldn't really mean anything to anyone else. Only to yourself to remind you that you have to fight for something, I guess. Monika seems like a nice name, but it could also mean the anti-woman, the flipped woman, the light switch, Monika. You know, there's a lot of weird things that you might want to dodge when you're creating yourself a name. And you definitely don't want to be a pizza. Five Nights at Freddy's? You want to live a nightmare? So you don't want to be food, because everyone would love you for a wrong reason, obviously, which is the fact that you're a food in the first place. You should just be crumbling, where people pick up your crumbles and eventually realize that it's your fault. Oh, nice. Can you give me something? You give them something more because they actually asked you, because you naturally crumbled and they told you what you have been doing, blah blah blah. Anyways, it could be that language becomes a thing and your name becomes obscure naturally. Just a thing. See, that's a nice statement. Don't be a bitch. It's never too late to give up. Yeah, this is so awesome, right? It's like, you don't want to have children, right? Then don't. Life is about passion, not destruction of the universe. When you don't want to take care of things. You just want to have those things because everyone else is having, and like, whatever. You have no future because you have never planned the future properly. And embraced yourself for who you are. I might be a dead seed, or I might be a good seed. I don't know what's going to happen, but I have to be able to give up completely, right? Now it's kind of interesting because Pewdiepie is sugarcoating everything in this book, because he ends up with "you'll get diabetes." So he's a diabetic piece of shit. Everything is sugarcoated, but it's possible that he doesn't know how to properly finish this without destroying his ego and destroying his own universe, blah blah blah, you know. It's like, but I don't know how to do this. I'm just gonna memorize this picture right there and think of it as Alyssa Violet, Jake Paul, and Logan Paul. That's pretty legendary right there. Okay, and probably Nick Crumpleton. A crumple that they landed on. Why not? England is his city after all. So at this point we could be thinking of Pewdiepie as a duck, because he's supposed to duck and cover the moment he becomes a shitty YouTuber or whatever. The moment he fails on some kind of obviously not obvious task where he can start creating a conspiracy out of nowhere, you know, destroy his trade centers or whatever. I guess it's a natural way of things because it already happened in the past for some reason, which we have to decode and then understand that, oh shit, it might actually come back again, just in a different form, but the reasons are piling up where it's going to happen. blah blah blah, right? Yeah, that's a good advice. Don't You can't watch YouTube in prison. Holy shit, I'm scared. This is one of those things where I'm like, oh, Pewdiepie's a vampire. Yikes. At least he created something, right? See, that's the point. Even though someone is a vampire, at least they created something that you can actually value. If you're a creeper, you can suck in that air and explode. Poof. You might kill a few dudes in between. I'm a creeper's forge master, so I explode multiple creepers, and maybe I'll even take over Slender Man, or also called Enderman. You know, it's natural stuff. This is a bit too deep, so I actually cannot consume this one. It's just a bit too deep. I don't know. Damn, this is going pretty deep. God damn it, there's a lot of work I have to do, I suppose. Yeah, probably the only way to actually defeat memes is turn them into jokes, into counter memes. So for example, this seems like a weird meme, but one of the biggest memes in Flat Earth is like, the Earth is pear-shaped. What I did is pretty fun. Fucktastic. I don't think I can defeat the book yet. I'm just gonna collect whatever is missing. But let's say special resources that I give to them ladies. So pear is one of those resources. This is higher level resource. It's the first resource is tomatoes. Rotten tomatoes, anyone? Then you go to lemon level, where you do have to in fact complain that you get lemons. You bastards. Grammy Awards. You bet old people come together. But again, the conspiracies go deep, deep. See, you can't appreciate someone who's just playing with death so easily. And it just slip past a lot of people and it's like, oh, that's fine. But he's the most subscribed YouTuber. Oh, that's fine. Oh, no. I'm getting out of here. Yeah, the moment you apply this principle of knowledge, that this book is death, the book of death that says this book loves you, meaning that all the principles are sort of deadly principles that you shouldn't really accept. And the fact that I was starting to accept those principles actually makes me a bad human being. It's a very simple lie that Pewdiepie can apply and can fuck people up, in fact. Because people naturally want to solve puzzles. They would naturally want to see things that aren't there. See a little bit more. And the easiest things are to just fix the book a little bit. But that would not fix the book. That would hurt. So he's sneaking in a lot of interesting self-destruction things. This is why Pewdiepie is big, by the way. He's a fucking piece of shit. And I should be angry on him. And that's kind of the whole point in the first place. Why I created the Kill Pewdiepie project in the first place. Is the fact that he's supposed to die. And the people who supported him are fucking idiots. They should support me. But if I don't get support, I will steal the entire world. Instead, what I could do by not dying is not steal the world. But then I will not give up on that one. When the coin flips, oops, it flipped? It then grew into its own unique coin? Uh-oh. That's a mistake. See you guys on the next episode of me finishing the book And PewDiePie must die, please. We have to band together, me and other me, to kill PewDiePie.